Hello, friends. Sam Chi. Yeah, how you all doing? Based on the requirements, look, they said you have to bring passport, anything to identify you that you are from that particular country, from your embassy, whatever. So now I'll just be dropping one that you can get so easily here in Italy, because we all pass through the camps, So now, if this is your first time, please try to subscribe because here I drop tips that can help us all migrants, in Europe and especially here in Italy. Thank you all to my greatest subscribers. You guys are wonderful. Remember to share to your friends on WhatsApp, Facebook, because when you share, it means you're going to help those ones, your friends, to be informed so that they will not get lost, so that they can also learn from this thing. Okay, so now, what am I saying? If you pass through camp like most of us did here in Italy, remember that C3 form, the C3 form you got from the Questora, okay, when you went to submit that your story, whatever. That C3 form is very important now because that one you can use it to apply because in that C3 form you stated your country, where you're from, your name, your age, whatever. So some of the C3 forms are having photos. Your photo is there. Why some of them are not having photos? Why? Because Questoras functions in different ways. So my Questora could be different from yours. So that C3 form, you can use it and apply. You'll be asking me, how can I get it? Some of you don't even have it with you, or maybe you are not giving. So you can go to the camp, that camp you left from, you can go back there and request for the C3 form. It's your right. They will give it to you. If nothing, they will give you the photocopy, but insist on the original so they can use it and apply. You can tell them you bring them back, okay? You bring it back, okay? So please, you can use the C3 form and identify yourself. Remember now, I don't know why they are trying to make this more difficult for people who are going to apply. They are not saying you have to prove that you have been in Italy before that March 8th. Okay, how do you prove this? They said you have to bring something that prove that you have been here. Maybe something like you withdrew money from the bank, you went and put money in your account. Those receipts they give to you in the bank? Or maybe you bought something in the stores, maybe using your identity card, or you went to the hospital, pharmacy, that slip they normally give to you, maybe the doctor's report, or you bought a recharge card, or you bought a bus ticket, maybe you traveled to one other city, you bought a bus ticket, and they used your document for it. So anything like that that prove it. So maybe it could be things you bought from, things you bought, things with your card or whatever. Also, maybe you paid your house rent that particular month or paid some bills, So you can use that and say, okay, I was here. These were the things I bought during that period. So I know some of you are saying, I know what to do. I know the shortcut, sharp guys. I know what you are thinking now. Yeah, I know you know what I know. So use that method, that thing in your mind. You know how to get it. Yeah. So let's proceed. So now, this that already Lavoros, these capos, they are not willing to even sign for people. Despite the begging, we are going to pay the money, don't worry. They are not still insisting. They just want to sign to those guys they just like, maybe three or four, five guys. Those ones they feel that are very loyal, that have been with them, that have good characters. But please, why can't they just help and sign for people so that people can be free? Well, in as much some guys will say, well, whether they sign or they don't sign, all I know I'm making my money. But the problem again is that these people from these poor European countries are just flocking in, you know, taking these jobs. Already, most of the jobs have been taken. Even they have all invited them, so they are already ready for the harvesting thing. Even some of these farmers, are already using their family members, their children, to occupy most of the spaces because they make money from this thing. They love the cheap labor thing. They don't want to sign contract for people. I don't know why, or even make them have document. At least they say they're gonna run away. That's rubbish. If this law, they could have made this law to be like this and say it is a must for all datore de lavoros, all capos, to sign for everybody working for them. But they did not do it that way. That is fuck up. They could have said everybody who employed people irregular without document must sign for them to get document. But they just left that space blank. They did not say it's a must. So that's why these people are not even willing to even sign for some people, you know. So does it mean the suffering will continue? Maybe one day a good government will come in and just give document freely to everybody. Okay. Now, one important thing you must note. I'll be dropping a link where you see all the categories of the companies mentioned, whether it's agriculture or those sectors. You will see even related sectors. Let's say you are working in a company that processes the chicken, the fish, the dog food, whatever, from the agricultural sector. So check there. if your company is related to agriculture, they process things that come from the farm, that means you are included. Okay, so I will be dropping that link, okay? Please. So now be careful not to go waste your money. If your category is not there, don't try, because that money will not be refunded. Also, remember that if your capo, that is your employer, datore de lavoro, does not have the annual required income, and you go and apply, or he signs for you and you pay that 500, you're going to lose out, because they stated there that in the agricultural sectors, those people who will be employing people from there must have an annual income of about 30,000 euro. That is a year. Money they will make a year should be, at least the annual income should be up to 30,000 euro. Why those of domestic workers and that sector? Their own income should be at least annually 20,000 euro. So it means that if your employer does not have this above mentioned income, even when they apply for you, you are not going to get it, because they will check their tax record and see that they did not meet up. So be careful not to just go lose your money that way. So before you apply, try to ask your couple, do you normally make 30,000 euro in this your agricultural sector, or do you normally make 20,000 euro in this your domestic work you are giving us now? Or if the person is a single person of a family unit, it's 27,000 euros. So you have to be sure, if you're working for that person as an assistant or whatever, badante, you have to be sure that that person is making up to 27,000 euro as annual income every year. Else, that money you're going to pay as 500 euro or 30 euro will just be waste. Okay, so please confirm first. The problem is that we're all living like slaves here, because of our bad government back home. If the government was right, a lot of us will not be doing this kind of thing. You see a 50 years old man working in the farm. Before he gets old, his waist is already worn out. What else do I say? One love to you all. Come on. I wish you all good luck, okay? I'm Chi, signing out. Why don't you show me love, okay? Just by liking my video. That's the best you can do for me. And remember to share to your friends on WhatsApp, Facebook, okay? So that they can learn and not do mistakes, okay? Subscribe, please. Subscribe, guys, because here you get infos like this hot as soon as I drop. Please press the bell. Press the bell. Ciao.